Listen to this rocking song. It's 27 seconds long. This is our new Cheap Seats theme. In season 4 we have a dream to teach the children how to laugh with the help of our great staff. Going farther than Ron Parker. Comedy was never darker. Ain't no time to be a slouch. Join the boys here on the couch. They'll take you on a nasty ride in the vault of U.S. pride. Cheap Seats, doing it. USA, America.
Hey, welcome to Cheap Seats, where today we're going to show you a program that takes the phrase sellout to a whole new level. It's called the Corporate Sports Battle, and basically it pits employees from different corporations against each other in a series of demeaning events to determine which corporation is the sportiest. And yes, it did air on ESPN. Probably ESPN too, but still.
Where do you guys come up with this stuff? Because that's great. That is great stuff.
Thanks, but who are you?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Hugh Fitzsimmons. I was the guy assigned your show after the takeover. J-Dog, big fan. Our dog.
Takeover? What? We never heard of a takeover.
Yeah. Company I work for, Z-Tech, just purchased your show. So, you should have gotten the memo in your mailboxes this morning.
We don't have mailboxes, so...
Well, we're going to get you guys set up with some mailboxes. First order of business. All right, no worries. Guys back at Z-Tech HQ are huge fans, okay? So you're not going to be getting any creative interference from me, okay? I'm just here to observe and to facilitate. Anything I can do, I'm here to help.
Okay. Well, let's get back to Cheap Seats.
Actually, if you can, we'd like you from now on to say Cheap Zeets. You know, Z as in Z-Tech.
Cheap Zeets.
Well, actually, there's a Z at the end of it, too. So if you could, Cheap Zeets.
Okay.
Great. And Jason, we're going to go ahead and change your name to Jason.
Jason.
Jason. Or actually, if you prefer, Jason, you know, for the kids. Jason. It tested very well. We tested it. Tested very, very well.
Okay. Great. Well, here's what to look for.
Actually, we're going to change that up a little bit as well. Corporate sent over a hot new graphic. You guys are going to love it. Check it out.
It's what you'll be seeing. It's what you'll be seeing.
Keep an eye out for the blatant conflicts of interest during this competition. The individual events are all sponsored, and yet those sponsors are competing in the very events they're sponsoring. Granted, it's no Enron, but it does make it a little hard to trust a company's ethics when there's even the slightest chance that they rigged a hippity-hop race. Now, if you've punched the clock and filled out all your TPS reports, kick back and enjoy the post-work happy hour that is the 1990 Corporate Sports Battle.
From Boca Raton, Florida,
Old person capital of the world.
and Toshiba present the 1990 Corporate Sports Battle Finals.
Or as we like to call it, lots of people you don't know competing against each other.
Resorted Club, as we present America's #1 corporate sports competition.
Next to the shredding Olympics.
Dave Johnson, delighted to
Face it, I feel like this guy's a few tattoos and a teenage sidekick short of being the father-son team that attacked Kansas City Royals first base coach Tom Gamboa.
Teams from across the country have gathered to compete in the Super Bowl of corporate America. We're here
I thought the Super Bowl of corporate America was actually the Super Bowl.
Joining me for the broadcast is the president and originator of the Corporate Sports Battle, Dan Snyder. And Dan,
Never heard of him.
this competition grow on all levels.
Well, it's been 9 years now, Dave, and what it does, actually, it gives these people who are
Snyder getting shiny.
a chance to be stars again for a day, in essence.
Makeup, powder, please.
For charity. It creates that good corporate morale which is needed in today's...
His neck looks like it was sewn onto his body.
Go to our third member of the broadcast team, the biggest and best pro beach volleyball player, Mr. Pacific Palisades himself, St. John Smith.
Wait, was Bart Connor unavailable? No, he had to host the corporate beauty pageant.
All of our But now, of course, it's volleyball, my favorite sport.
Ready, team?
It's good that women are able to work in corporations without being objectified. They look good viewed through the glass ceiling.
This year, 18 teams are here to compete in the corporate sports battle.
There were 22 teams, but Viacom just bought 4 of them during the pregame ceremonies.
Field is AT&T New Jersey.
Just like regular AT&T, with more hairspray.
Amdahl.
AKA Nerd Court.
Consulting from Minneapolis.
I'd trust them to keep score.
From the home of the 96
Shorts.
Last year's runner-up.
I want to party with those guys. They've got booze in their name and booze in their hearts, just like the Bush twins.
And in their third consecutive trip to the battle.
Hey, look, it's the cool mom who lets the kids drink without telling the other parents.
Around the country think SMS could be the team to upset Team Anderson Chicago.
They're making Team Anderson Chicago the Cobra Kai of the corporate sports world.
Seriously, they lost to Christ.
I didn't know Dorothy Hamill worked for Ameritech. Here they are. Get him a body bag! Yeah!
An 88, Team Anderson Chicago.
They're smart. They're well coached.
They're flexible, they're eager, and they're sexy as hell.
They are going to be one tough team in the pool.
With the cheerleaders and the neon.
Whoa! Did we just get served?
USA.
They're very strong, just weak in a very few areas.
Like accounting and guaranteeing pensions.
Gorilla suit and all.
I didn't know the Phoenix Suns gorilla had a daughter.
And they aim to put an end to the monkey business of...
Oh, Dave, a monkey business pun? Have you been hanging out with Willie Galt?
This show was so doggone good last time is that we had to have a repeat performance. No pun intended.
And now, Dave, our first track event is a definite battle favorite, the obstacle course relay. The obstacle course relay is brought to you by Booz Allen and...
So it would obviously be a conflict of interest if Booz Allen participated, right?
From Maryland, Booz Allen and Hamilton.
You gotta love corporate America.
Lane 2.
Nothing says athletic competition like mini tricycles.
Another mobile team from Virginia this...
I think that logo is the most athletic thing at this event. Nice camera work. Where's our tight shot? Where's our tight shot? Too tight. Too tight!
Already a penalty in lane 3. That's mobile.
Why even have hurdles if they're going to be that low? Ran, they're bouncing up and down on rubber balls. Should you really be concerned about the height of the hurdles?
Making the transfer, Carol Combs.
Watch Todd Barbrick come.
I'm willing to bet that these are the parents you see at Chuck E. Cheese elbowing kids out of the way so that they can play whack-a-mole.
And here's Carol Comb with a short lead at the hippity hops.
Hippity hop, just like in the real Olympics.
And another penalty. Boy, was it close between 1 and 2.
You know, maybe it's not too late for me to get my MBA.
Bottom of your screen, Minley.
Corporate Michael Chang riding the tricycle in lane 6. Wait, now weaving into lane 5.
Well, what happened, Dave? He got 2 penalties. The first
Corporate Chang with 2 penalties, and I'm going to give him a 3rd penalty. 20 seconds for taking this too seriously.
throws him out of the win. The winner then becomes Booz Allen and Hamilton, Susan LeBouillier.
So, Booz Allen and Hamilton won the obstacle course event. I forget, who sponsored that event again? Oh, yeah. I don't want to say that's a conflict of interest, but that'd be like the University of Tostitos winning the Fiesta Bowl.
That is great stuff, guys. Where do you guys come up with this stuff? You know what? Don't answer me. I don't want to know. Okay? Don't ask, don't tell. Right, guys? Quick question. Is today Friday?
No.
I didn't think it was. You know what it is? I got a little confused. I looked at your casual clothes. I thought maybe it was Friday. I thought maybe it was Saturday. Looking at you two guys. You know what? We'll talk about it later. You can do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. I'm not here. I'm not even here.
Okay, then we'll be back with more cheap Z after this.
After this. After this.
After this.
Good.
Welcome back to Cheap Seats.
Z. Yeah, actually, I got an email here. Corporate's been playing with a new name. From now on, the show is called the Z-Tech Sports Comedy Hour.
Okay, but the show's only a half hour long.
And that's why it's funny. Okay, look, I don't want to tell you how to do your jobs. You know, you're the creative ones, okay? I'm just saying. I'm not even here, okay? I'm not even here. I'm right here.
All right, let's get back to the corporate sports battle.
On the Z-Tech Sports Comedy Hour. You know what? You guys say it so much better than me, okay? You're the creative guys. I'm just the MBA guy from Yale. Actually, it was Wharton. I just use Yale as an example.
The corporate sports battle is a day and night competition.
Hello.
The lip sync competition has become really hot.
Not as hot as Snyder. Someone dumped some Gatorade on him. He's sweatier than Aretha Franklin and Patrick Ewing's sauna.
But the competition's very stiff.
Just like my delivery.
Houston and their version of Diana Ross's Muscles.
Translation, Caligula.
With Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation.
I see bare breast.
Teen Booze from Maryland and Love Shack.
Over Rock Lobster. What a crock of
Performing Remote Control.
What people were reaching for when the show first aired.
Vader and Time Warp.
Putting on the hits. For originality is 0. For lip sync, 0. Choreography, 0. Stan, your PowerPoint isn't until tomorrow. Get off the stage. This was on ESPN, but they rejected our wiffle ball championship. Damn you, corporate America! These people cannot be important. I stand corrected.
For a team to catch up
A-Rod enjoying himself.
with the best pro beach volleyball player in the world, St. John Smith, as referee, the action was fast and furious.
Just like the movie, but with better dialogue.
SMS in the white.
He's gonna leave his wife. I just know he is.
And at match point, they served up a winner.
I'm just gonna stand back here and watch. While the action is fast, I feel like it's not that furious. Oh my God, we won. I can't wait to IM you about this at work on Monday. Check your inbox. Woohoo!
Now, you guys had tough competition all
Can we have some sweaty white people in here, please?
Absolutely. We knew coming in that they had a big hitter, and we really wanted to try to shut them down. I think we did that.
Enough about you. Let's get back to my forced questions.
The first match...
St. John Smith, the Sifjan Stevens of volleyball.
You guys dominated right from the start. Did the wind bother you guys much?
Not as much as your cologne.
On the other games, but this game...
Worst sports name ever.
I thought the wind was really tough. Now, setting had to be tough in this wind. Did it bother you at all?
A little bit in setting, but...
Whoops, spoke too soon.
Mostly in serving. That was the...
I think ball control is the key, and of course...
Huh, ladies? Who's with me?
Tremendously, and your spiking, I think, helped out tremendously today, too.
Oh, thank you. I hit well, but, you know, as you know, you can't hit without the sets, so...
Lower management, knowing when to unnecessarily share the glory with the higher-ups. This kid's going somewhere in the corporate world.
The SMS team, back to you.
When we come back, more Z-Tech Sports Comedy Hour after this. But the show is still only a half an hour. It doesn't make sense. Hey, if you care about your 401k, don't rock the boat. 100% right.
The views of Randy and Jason do not reflect the views of the Z-Tech Corporation, which cares very, very much. Remember our motto, Z-Tech. We had nothing to do with those spills.
Just do you care?
Do you care that Texaco opened its first filling station on a street corner in Brooklyn, New York in 1911? Do you care that Booz Allen and Hamilton has more than 17,000 employees on 6 continents?
Do you care that Z-Tech is a multinational conglomerate that industry analysts consider a pioneer in the field of conglomerate multinationalism.
Do you care that Z-Tech was just bought out by the Mahogany Group, an even bigger multinational conglomerate that buys other multinational conglomerates because we can?
What? I didn't get that memo on my BlackBerry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Our servers are totally down. We've got our IT guys looking at it.
Well, looks like you guys have a lot to sort out.
Yeah, we're also not doing the Z thing anymore.
Okay, let's get back to the corporate sports battle.
Did you...
They have 60 seconds to make
Playing with shades. This guy should do great.
5 positions around the basket. After
Brick Tamlin.
seconds, the shooter has 10 seconds to make one heave-ho
Brick City Dancers.
away, which, if good, would be worth a 25-point bonus. The combined score of each team determines the order.
Why is nobody boxing her out? She's getting every board. Put a body on her.
For Jeff Craven.
Shades. Great idea.
Good. It's a good roll.
Clank. Sad thing is, his shooting percentage still higher than Chris Dudley's.
Our only shooter with shades.
Air ball. Air ball.
Yes, good touch back for the third keener.
I seen Hugo from Lost jump higher with ankle weights on.
Oh, tough.
No.
I'm Brick James.
5 seconds.
No.
Brick Schroeder. The Bricker.
Possible. Yes.
Dan Snyder doing his best Marv Albert.
One.
Bite her on the back. Bite her on the back.
I feel it close.
No way he makes this. What? Congratulations, Jeff. You're the next apprentice. I love you, Jeff. I love you too, Carrie. It's Mary. Whatever.
Kurt needs 70.
Corporate Napoleon Dynamite getting set.
All right, here he goes. He's going. He's underway and made his first shot.
For 13.
Go in the basket, you fat lard. God.
Yeah. Ooh, tough roll.
Kurt Pilgrim shooting and Traxler doing the rebounding.
No fire. God.
He's got 20.
Kind of makes you wonder why the NBA did away with the grass court.
If he makes this, it will be 46.
She would pass it better. I'd make it. God.
30 seconds.
Why can't there be a tetherball competition? I would rule.
Back for 13. Could be 59.
I don't have any skills. Bow hunting skills. Grass court basketball playing skills. I'm like a Liger.
Beat the Bell South team.
I don't think he's going to do it.
If Snyder predicted it, you know the opposite's going to happen.
59.
God, my shooting's like a decrepit piece of...
He makes it.
He's already got his resume posted on Monster.com.
2 in 1 days.
There is no way he's making this.
Last chance to win it.
What? Allowing secret feelings to surface in a moment of weakness. Get off me, God!
If you'd like to get more information about how your corporate sports team can compete in next year's battle,
We need to do that. What, prank call them?
66. You can call now. Are you ready for fun in 91?
Ah, good old 91. It was a simpler time. Bush was our president. We were fighting a war in Iraq. Good times.
The battle record for the women's 50-yard free
Cool shot stolen from the superstars. Down goes Frazier.
88.
It was the mid.
Man, can't we make it through one show without someone wearing a Speedo? Bright short.
With the starting lineups of the women's 50.
How are they going to make this event humiliating? They're swimming on tricycles.
Husner swam for Princeton.
That's not fair. How many other companies have former Princeton swimmers?
A Princeton swimmate
Apparently they all do.
from Philadelphia. In lane 3.
Stage name? Yeah. A lot of corporate executives change their names once they become famous corporate challenge stars.
Barb Osment from the
Haley Joel's sister.
swimming.
I see greedy people.
I'm going to make a prediction, Dave. 3 and 4 within 1/100th of a second of each other.
His predictions are usually right.
I don't think he's going to do it.
Last chance to win it.
Starter.
What happened to get, set, and go? It's the corporate world. Gotta streamline.
Aaron gets a quick start. And in lane 3, the SIU All-American Renee Royalty.
I heard the loser of this race gets to be fired by the Donald. That's David Kaskowitz to you.
Renee and I both went to Southern Illinois University. Is that right?
I was a professor. She was an impressionable sophomore looking for a better grade.
74.
Freeze it. What company does this guy work for? Rand, he's self-employed. Well, that was almost entertaining. Indeed. But I want to go back for a second to the people cheering, "Are you ready for fun in 91?" Just want to say that as a viewer, I was grateful the corporate sports people finally had something to rhyme with fun. On its own, it didn't seem like that clever a rhyming phrase, but when viewed in the context of the surrounding year's corporate slogans, it was a gem. Are you ready to begin your life as an observant Jew in 92? Are you ready for a colonoscopy in 93? Al Gore in 04. That one had no chance. Yeah. We'll be back with more Z-Tech Sports Comedy Hour presented by the Mahogany Group after this. Is your suit giving you prickly heat? Yes. Bad case. Bad. Oh, hey, welcome back to the Mahogany Group Z-Tech.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay, I'm confused. I don't know which name goes where because I don't know who owns the show anymore.
No, it doesn't matter. You're done here.
Whoa, you're firing Jason?
No, we're not firing
Oh,
him.
good.
Downsizing.
What?
And you're done too. Yeah, we had Evelyn in accounting crunch the numbers, and it turns out we can save a black market baby's worth of money if we just outsource the whole thing to India.
India?
Yeah, they're doing everything out of India these days. Can we go ahead and patch in Asha?
Now back to the Sports Corporation battle game on the Z-Tech Comedy Hour, brought to you by the Mahogany Group.
Team Tug of War on the Corporate Sports Battle is brought to you by Mobile Oil.
When we're not financing real wars, we're sponsoring Tug of Wars.
Booz Allen and Hamilton. How do you prepare for this, Steve?
You're kidding, right?
Hard in practice, we do one-on-one tugs, we do two-on-two tugs, and we're really...
Are we talking about ropes, or is this another Caligula thing?
We're ready to take it out, and then we're ready to kick some butt.
You're ready?
Yes, we're ready.
And Jim, do you practice a lot?
Don't need to. We got the power of the neon painter's cap.
Get together as often as we can, and we do tugging once in a while. Usually.
That beard can't possibly comply with corporate standards.
Sounds like a good way to get ready.
We're ready.
Best of luck to both of you.
Ooh, awkward.
It's Booz Allen and
The
Hamilton.
dishwashing gloves make this whole event legit. I think if you look up 1990 in an encyclopedia, there's a picture of that woman's hair.
Wrestler, we need to center it.
I'm sure this guy doesn't think he's more important than he is.
Final tug against NME.
All right, we're set.
Advantage Chrysler should win in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, and...
Seriously, there's less yelling at a cockfight. Corporate Rocky Dennis masking his pain. I don't know whether to root for the dish gloves or secretly hate them. It's amazing Chrysler won. They let off a quarter of their team mid-event.
Chrysler wins the tug of war.
This looks like a bad Olivia Newton-John video.
Texaco
Which one? All of them?
In only the...
The coveted corporate triangle trophy. That'll go nice as the rack on the CFO's golden pool table.
in 3 events in a row, and finished in the money in another 9 of the 21 battle final events.
And 10 years later, they all lost their
In
pensions.
Computerland, congratulate the team and their captains.
Great. They can spell Texaco. Can they spell giant waste of time and energy? Texaco.
Corporate Sports Battle Finals champion.
Well, that's
I've seen less red in Denny Crumb's closet.
into the books with a few new...
Who the hell is this guy?
Dan Snyder, any surprise?
That's Dan Snyder? Whoa, I didn't recognize him without all the face sweat.
They'd actually win. I thought they would be close, but I'm glad they did win.
What he's lacking in face sweat, he's making up for in non sequiturs.
Well, we're raising lots of money for charity. 91, we hopefully...
Little vague about those charities, Snyder. Makes you wonder.
Morale.
And St. John Smith, your first battle, what impressed you the most?
You mean beside the fact that this event actually exists?
I know there was a tremendous amount of training, and of course, probably the most important thing was the desire. The teams that won were probably the teams with the most desire, and there was a lot of...
I'm guessing their hearts were probably also on fire.
And thank you for joining our team. And
sincere.
Thank you for tuning in. Dave Johnson, see you next year on the Corporate Sports Battle.
Okay, that was a very funny thing. Yes, Rand. Things are always funny like that. Time now for the giving out cheapies. Cheapies for the best corporate merger. These hugging people. I haven't seen this much synergy since the Red Home opener in 2000.
That is enough. Yeah, this is our show, and no one gives out cheapies on our show but us.
Although that was a great synergy field reference, Asha.
Thank you.
We fought to get our show back, and now we're not just going to give it up.
You don't have to.
We don't?
It's time to pull the curtain back on the wizard.
That's right. You see, guys, we're not corporate executives. We're actors.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
We're actors. We work for the EduTech Corporation, a for-profit, non-profit consortium whose main goal is to convey to the public compassion for corporations.
And now we're giving you back your show to prove that corporations can be a force for creative expression.
Oh, that's great.
Except we're keeping 51% of the stock.
Oh. And the show will still be called the Z-Tech Sports Comedy Hour.
Okay.
And your name will still be Jason for tax purposes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, and you'll be called Zandy.
Okay, I thought we stopped doing the Z's.
No, that's an X.
Yeah, it's spelled with an X. Yes.
Okay, I have one question. Are we still not getting health benefits?
Absolutely. Yes, thankfully.
Okay, good.
That
was the deal breaker for us.
It was for us, too.